We're here with Willow Liebert, owner of Desert Willow Botanicals, and we're going to talk a little about her background, what her company does, and what makes Desert Willow Botanicals so special. So tell us, what exactly is Desert Willow Botanicals?
Desert Willow Botanicals is a herbal supplement line that we designed to, we really try to focus on some of the most chronic problems that people have. So, whether it's allergies that are seasonal or chronic, sleep stress issues, joint pain, arthritis, inflammation, toxic organs, lowered immune systems, things that people need to take on a daily basis, something that's maybe over the counter or prescription, and with all the negative side effects, we offer them an all natural solution. So that's what our passion is, to try to really focus on the preventative and getting them on something that's all natural, that with no side effects, and that actually works.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
What are your products made of, and what makes them so different?
So what we specialize in is tinctures, and the reason why we do tinctures specifically is because they are the most potent, effective way that you can take an herb. So rather than a dried or pill form where you lose potency the longer they sit on the shelf, but then also when they have to go through the digestive system, a lot of times you lose a lot of the constituents. Ours are alcohol-based tinctures, and we believe that they get into the bloodstream much quicker. They're more effective. They're convenient to take. You just take a dropper full and a little bit of water, and you're good to go. You can put it in your purse. You can put it in your bag. You can travel with it, and so it's and it really truly works. The quality is what we're really focused on.
That's great. What is your background?
So my dad is a master herbalist, and it's been our family business for 35 years, and that's how I grew up. He actually went to boarding school in Sedona, Arizona, and that's where he really got into the Native American culture, the local culture there, and how they lived in harmony with the earth, and how they knew how to use the plants around them to heal themselves, and this has been going on for thousands of years. Then he moved to New Mexico, where he actually got a lot more immersed into the Native American culture that's so strong around that area. And he actually met my mom there, and she had a health food store called the Cornucopia, and they had me. And but he was really, he lived in the high desert. He missed the green, and his passion was to really take his inspiration and his desire to start his own herb farm and go to the Ozark Mountains in Missouri, which is one of the most botanically rich areas in the world, actually. And he wanted to raise his family in this really pristine environment with clean air, organic gardens, and that's where he wanted to start his own herb farm. And so it's been our family business for 35 years, and that's how I got my start.
Well, how did growing up in that environment affect you?
Pretty profoundly, actually. I didn't really realize it at the time. In hindsight, I kind of just took it for granted that anytime that we had anything, any sort of typical childhood illness, cold, flu, we treated everything with herbs, and we literally never had to go to the doctor. We never got sick, and that's all I knew. And it was also, my dad would have herbal retreats, and people would come from hundreds, thousands of miles around to attend one of his herb retreats and herb walks, and they'd be sitting there with their notepads and listening to everything he had to say, and I'm just thinking, it's my dad. And so it wasn't until I moved away from home that I really got how amazing and different and unique my upbringing was.
So how did you wind up starting Desert Willow Botanicals in the first place?
So, I grew up in that environment, and it was, when I was a teenager, it wasn't exactly, I wanted to get to the big city, and so I left and I attended college here in, the Phoenix area. I attended ASU, and one of the things that I really noticed was how many people were so sick around me, and I really didn't ever grow up in an environment like that, and to see people have to go to the doctor constantly and always sick, and one side effect after another with these prescription drugs or over-the-counter medications, and it just was in me. I knew that it was this doesn't have to be the way it is, and I would constantly talk to people about that, And I just really realized that how much I knew just even by osmosis. I know my dad had amazing formulas, and I told him that there's really a need for it out here. And so that's how I got started, and I focused initially on sinus allergy issues, but many of my customers that love my products, they would ask for, do you have anything for sleep? Do you have anything for inflammation? And of course I have my dad to always consult, and we come up with amazing formulas, and he's just such a genius at putting together really good formulas that truly work. So as people ask for things, we've added to our line, and we will continue to do so. And people just, you can see the testimonials on our website about how amazing our products work for people.
Oh, it was great. Thank you for your time, and looking to see more products out there.
Thank you.